Well, guys, voting has closed on the semifinal round of the Reaction and Review Tournament of Doom 2. And frankly, I am not exactly in a good mood after seeing how everything went down. Normally, guys, in these videos, I would give you a complete rundown of how all the matches happened. But I'm going to give you the short and the sweet of it right now. Some guy from Texas decided to come in and vote bomb the ever-loving shit out of both matches, thus pretty much rendering every other person's vote worthless. So I'm just going to put it to you this way. He voted at least 1,000 times, if not more, in order for Machine Girl to win over Intercessor, even though it was pretty much a foregone thought that more people wanted me to cover Machine Girl than they would have ever wanted me to cover Intercessor. And in an even sadder note, he cast over 3,000 votes all by himself, only him, 3,000 votes, to put Garzy's wing in the final over fucking Brazil. So this sad, lonely little fucking weeaboo wanted to guarantee that we had an all Japan final for episode 500, and guess what, asshole? We totally got it. Why? Because I have always said vote early, vote often. I usually just sort of hope that means people are going to vote like a dozen times. I don't normally expect it to mean that one lonely fucking douchebag is going to come in and ruin it for pretty much every other person. So why don't I just run through how the finals are going to work, just simply because, really, guys, results on those two matches mean literally fucking nothing. So in our final match, determining what episode 500 is going to be, our finals, handpicked by one guy who has no fucking life to speak of, it's going to be Garzy's wing against Machine Girl. The winner will be episode 500, the loser will be episode 499. Fighting for third place is Brazil and Intercessor, Another Rock and Roll Nightmare. The winner there will be episode 498, the loser will be episode 497. And for fifth place, in the honor of being episode 496, we have all of the losing films up to this point. Now, not only will I give that movie a guaranteed review, I will also then take the next 4 top vote getters, and they will fill out the rest of that month's schedule. So yes, guys, your vote here is scheduling all of February and also the start of March, because episode 500 will be the first episode of March. March of 2016, for those of you who are curious. I'm going to leave the vote open until January 1st. And I'm kind of hoping to see a whole lot of voting going on. Vote early, vote often, but please, for the love of Christ, do not be like our douchey friend from Texas and abuse the fuck out of that, please. I'd really like to see exactly how all of this voting goes.